for Talk on the Block. Yesterday you heard the news that some lady was arrested and her husband was also arrested. What's the strange thing? Arrested in the cemetery. You heard Carlisle John Baptist giving a full account this morning. Guess what? Francis William Robin is in studios with me. Stay close. I don't think you want to miss this exclusive. But before that, let's listen to Carlisle John Baptist for a few minutes.
The information I have to the general public is that it is my understanding that a few members of a Calypso judge, that the Chief Judge Patrick Pemberton, was served with a lawyer letter from the management team of Dexter De Ruspelti.
I suspect we have the wrong one. We'll come back to that then. Stick around. That's the right one.
This lady, you know, there was a funeral yesterday at the St. Alphonsus Catholic Church yesterday. And so they went to the burial ground at the Roseau, that is the cemetery in Roseau, and this lady was burying her mother. She came on Saturday from New York, she and her husband and family members, etc. The allegation is that this lady, they are alleging that this lady poked a Haitian individual who was taking care of her mother. And listen to me well, Matt. The police, the allegation was made by somebody. Matt, the police got a warrant in the first instant. And a warrant is in the first instant means that wherever they see you, instantly you are arrested. So they got a warrant signed by a magistrate in the first instant and went to the cemetery where the lady was burying her mom, and her husband was also there, and arrested her. And guess what? Do you know who pointed out the lady to the police? Inquiry minds want to know Messiah Spelty Jr. and Dominicans. We will leave that alone. But some prominent Dominican individual who was at the cemetery used the funeral program, and told the police, look her over there, look her, go and arrest her. That individual is noted, is a top brass in the Dominica Labour Party. Okay? The police arrested the lady and her husband, a warrant, Matt, in the first instant for simple battery, allegedly. Simple battery. Because they're alleging that the lady poked the Haitian, because the Haitian was looking after her mom. If I poke you, is that enough for you to get a warrant to arrest me? A warrant in the first instant? What an abuse of the process of the laws in Dominica. And so...
And you know, I'm finding out this morning that churches and sacred grounds are called sanctuaries out of respect for those spiritual places. You don't arrest people there. You wait until they leave the area.
But not only that, that was cemetery. But not only that, if they have not investigated the matter yet. A report was made. You've not investigated the matter. You go and you get a warrant in the first instant to embarrass those individuals, the lady and her husband, you arrest them in the cemetery. Not a poke, and you arrest them in the cemetery. She's burying her mother together with her husband. You embarrass her there. She's fainted, brought her to police headquarters. They had to go and get a magistrate last night to grant the lady and her husband bail. Is that what we are coming to in this Commonwealth of Dominica? Maguisa. Is that what we are coming to? Is that what we are coming to? And they don't want me, Carlisle John Baptist, to speak because I am going to the Catholic Church. I should not speak. I will speak. I shall speak. I will not be muzzled. I shall not be muzzled. Not by them. Not by them. Not by no one. And those who want to talk, let them talk. But this cannot be right in this country.
It seems that there is a little more, because I don't want to get into it because I want to investigate a little more. That a statement has since been released by Fran Williams. Robin?
I have seen that statement. My understanding is that she was trying to reach me last night. I was in the comfort of my home taking care of my 7-year-old daughter, so I was not able to leave. It was raining. But by all means, if she wants to speak with me, by all means, I'm readily available for her to speak with me. I have seen what it is said is a statement by her. I cannot authenticate it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it is out in the public domain. Those who have eyes to see, let them see. And I hope that it will be investigated like all other priests. I hope it will also be investigated like all other priests. Let the chips fall where they have to fall. I am saying that what happened yesterday cannot be right for us in Dominica. But if the lady did anything wrong, by all means investigate it. If she put her hands on the Haitian lady, she is wrong. If she had a fight with the Haitian lady, she is wrong. By all means, investigate it. But you're telling me you quickly, before you even investigate the matter, you found it fitting to get a warrant in the first instance to go to the cemetery. You don't know the person. The lady and her husband was pointed out by a prominent person, always on the Labour Party platform speaking.
Wasn't her husband, Carlisle, a former police officer?
Excuse me? If he is a former police officer, I don't know, Matt. I don't know. All I can tell you, though, and I can confirm to you, is that the lady and her husband, I can confirm that for a fact. You can take it to any bank and get a big loan. They have made complaints to His Lordship, the Bishop, on certain things which they feel they are not happy about a certain individual. They have made certain comments. They've spoken to the bishop. The bishop, I can also confirm to you, has spoken to that particular individual who has vehemently refuted all those allegations. I can tell you that for a fact. So, let us see these latest events. Let us see what will happen. I am not pointing fingers at anybody. I am not at all casting aspersion at anyone. All I am saying is investigate, investigate, investigate. And if you have found anyone wanting, let the chips fall where they have to fall, like anyone else in society. And I'm saying what happened yesterday, Matt, ought not to have happened. A warrant in the first instance. By now today, Matt, if the lady poked or whatever, you go to the lady and you investigate the matter. You deal with the matter in a very civil way. You find out, you receive statement, you get statements from individuals, and then if you have to prosecute, by all means you prosecute. But instead, you're taking a high-handed approach. You getting a warrant in the first instance, going to the cemetery where the lady is burying her mother. The lady fainted yesterday, you know, Matt. She fainted and she had to receive police escort to the Princess Margaret Hospital. That is where she was. I mean, is this right? Is this just in society? Is this moral? Is this ethical? What are we doing in Dominica? But then again, brother man, then again.
We'll hear from Francis Williams Robin in a minute there. Let's give you the latest from the Magistrates Court. Carla John Baptist, what's the latest there?
Hi, Matt.
Yes, are you there?
Many listeners, cool. What I can tell you is that the trial of the couple who were arrested on Tuesday, June 21, 2016, during a funeral at the Roseau Roman Catholic Cemetery is set for 9 a.m. on Thursday, June 23, Magistrates Court in Roseau. Lennox Robin and his wife Frances William Robin appeared before Magistrate Bernard Paquette on June 22, 2016. They have been charged with 1 count of battery on Colleen Jean-Marie on June 18, 2016 at Kings Lane in Roseau, in Goodwill, 2 are in Dominica for the funeral and burial of Frances's mother, which took place on June 22, 2016. According to the reports, while at the cemetery in Roseau, they were arrested by the police, who came armed with a warrant and were taken to police headquarters. Frances had to seek urgent medical attention at the Princess Margaret Hospital because of the incident, which we must say attracted a huge public attention while it unfolded in the cemetery. They were later that evening granted bail in the sum of $2,000 with Bennett Thomas as surety. Both pleaded not guilty to the charge and are represented by attorney at law Kondwani Williams in the matter. So 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the matter will be dealt with at the Magistrates Court in Roseau.
Kalai, thank you very much. Now, with us in studios, Frances Williams Robin, who was one of the persons arrested at the cemetery yesterday. Frances, can you give us your version of events yesterday?
Well, thanks for having me. My mother's name is Ursula Williams, and my sole purpose for being here in Dominica was to pay honor and homage to my mother. 20 of us from all over the world came here to say goodbye to my mother. And yes, your report is very accurate and very true. I was arrested, and so was my husband, and we were not told what the charges were.
I need to know, when you were approached by the officers, in what state of mind were you?
I was grieving. We came to bury my mom. I had my kids, my husband, my nieces, my deceased sister. Her urn was sitting on top of my mother's coffin. So you can understand how heart-wrenching that is for a family. And to see me being escorted away, my kids were beyond hurt. They didn't know how to react. My husband was shell-shocked. And I was walking away and feeling surreal, like, is this really happening? And the way it was done, it was clear that this was orchestrated at a very high level. The decision, the aim was to embarrass, to humiliate, to scare. And the entire family was humiliated. Not only me, not only my husband, but my nieces, my nephew, my sisters, my cousins. They cannot resolve what happened yesterday. And this is the work of a psychopath, a sick individual, somebody a sociopath who is ready, who has power, and who thinks that they're above the law. And we're resolute in that we have the strength of my mother. We will stand together as a family
And fight this.
and we will prevail. Because those who use the sword, they surely perish by it.
Tell me the environment. They took you to the police station.
They took me to the police station. I can't really comment on too much on that because the case is tomorrow ongoing. Yes. As much as I would like to tell you more,
you will tell us more after the case.
I will absolutely tell you more, and I'll also tell you how my grandfather got his arm broken. That will be interesting.
Wow, there's a lot more to tell there about this one, but clearly Frances Williams Robin, embarrassed by the episode yesterday, arrested and charged and taken away to, of course, the police headquarters and bail there. She has to make an appearance at the magistrate's court tomorrow. I've been told she has a lot more to say in the near future, but she will keep it like that for the time being. Any final words before you go?
I just want to say thank you, and I want to say thank you, Dominica, because the people have been really, really supportive, and they understand. They see the behavior, and they get what is happening. They understand that this came from the top.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
At the Magistrate's Court. 449-3095-96 and 97. All right, some people are calling at this time, 449-3095 and 96 and 97. Hello.
Matt.
Yes.
Matt. My understanding of that is absolute. Power corrupts absolutely. And that's the precise thing that is going on now in the Lapland Village Council.
All right, we'll leave that for another time. Hello.
Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners.
Yeah.
I feel the pain of this woman. You see how they could embarrass the woman at a funeral, but when it had the thing to read the 42 counts of charges against to Isidore, they could not find him, Matt. You see that? You see what is happening in Dominica, Matt? But it's just a moment of time and patience.
Patience. A lot of people throwing their support behind your hair. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
You remember blessing all the things in a month?
My brother, if you want to talk. Open your mouth. I'm not hearing you. Hello?
Matt, good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon to the lady with you.
Yes.
And to your listeners. I'm listening to this thing I heard Kalai earlier on today and also a while ago. And hearing this lady now. There's a saying you have to hear two sides to come to a conclusion. My only thing is that I don't understand how would the police defend themselves at a funeral where a person burying their mother and to charge and arrest the person. I could understand if there is some disturbance taking place there, the police can come in and put in some order, and when the funeral is dealt with, and you can move and take action. I mean, you can imagine a police officer burying his or her mother and somebody come and arrest you there and, while that is taking place. How would you feel? So this is where I say, but I don't understand what is going on because, as I said, if there is a problem going on there, the police would come put some order, and at the end of the funeral, when the person body is buried, would take the person away, whatever the case may be, but to arrest the person. And I'm listening to the lady. speaking as a normal person there. I mean, I have heard other things said about her or somebody in the family, but I am hearing her speaking as a normal person who represents herself quite well there and so forth. And I couldn't understand why in Dominica we are in all those kind of calamities and so on. So I want to sympathize with her and her family and her husband and to say to her that just ensure that justice is being served, and I mean, you see what you know, what is correct, and let the matter be dealt with in a very professional manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. The telephone calls are coming in from overseas and elsewhere. Hello.
Yeah, Mark, good afternoon. How are you doing?
To you. Yeah.
Mark, it's rather unfortunate that this lady came to Dominica to put her mom to rest, and she had to end up in this problem, man. But I would have advice to her, man. But she needs to tell the U.S. Embassy that the government of Dominica Police Department has caused some embarrassment to her at a very, very sad moment in her life, man. And they definitely will take action, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, talk to me here.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon.
To you.
Matt, this thing sounds like it's just calculated, because
It sounds like a script from a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, besides, because if something happened, I think on Saturday, and she got arrested yesterday at the cemetery. There was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yesterday was Tuesday. Something not right there, and it's only a few people that seem to have power to have the police to act. Because in a situation where Carl, I said this morning, it was something about poking. She poked somebody, and then the police come in and arrest her with a warrant at the cemetery. I mean, I think there are a few people in Dominica that's abusing their power, and they're using the police as their scapegoat to do their dirty work. And I think we have to go deeper into that and investigate what is happening there. And when she finishes with the court, she must come and expose whatever is happening there. Have a good day.
All right, thank you very much, Dar. Thank you. This is Talk on the Block with Matt. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, good afternoon to all.
Mm-hmm.
You mean that is for real? Dominica? That is how we come? Dominicans, what next? While the lady is grieving, she don't even leave the cemetery from burying her mother. You all are arresting her. Suppose the lady had just gotten an immediate heart attack on all you. What would you all say? People don't treat people like that. That is how a Christian community, we say we are God-fearing people. Where the God has gone. Thank you very much, Dominicans. Pray more. Thank you.
Pray more, Dominicans. Hello.
Not first time I heard that about history. Anyway, I good job.
First time you heard that hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt, and good afternoon to your listeners, and good afternoon to the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I also want to...
Her name is Mrs. Robin Frances.
Okay, yes, Mrs. Robin. Good afternoon, Mrs. Robin. Matt, what is going on in Dominica, Matt? Matt, what is really going on in Dominica? A lady came to bury her mother. She has a problem with the person who was taking care of her mother. Let the person deal with that problem outside of the funeral. They come in and arrest the lady at the funeral. Matt, is just a matter of time. And bye-bye.
Somebody says the Dominican police open themselves up for a lawsuit. You can't do that. You come and charge the lady at the cemetery, but people can be arrested and be humiliated at their parents' funeral. Dominica is a sick society, somebody says. You know, WhatsApp message. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
To you.
Yes, I have a problem with police officer in St. Joseph.
Uh-huh.
On the 7th of February, I call him from Warner.
Well, I'll tell you what. When we have an open line, you can talk about that. For now, we're focusing on the issue before us. Thank you. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon again. What I find
Hello.
funny, 5 years now since Gonny Manuel cannot get justice on his wife. How about thing that occurred just over the weekend can be hearing tomorrow? Double standard, hypocrisy, oh my God. The Dominicans, all you pray. Our Creator is in action. Hold on. Keep praying, my people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You remember the statement about calling the opposition straight in their face, the names they should call them, even at cemeteries. Hello, talk to me. Talk to me.
Yes, hi, Matt.
Yeah.
So somebody says jump, and you just say how high in Dominica right now.
Yeah.
I hope they know they are interfering with citizens. They've got dual citizen, and the person can take action based on them being a citizen of another country. So the people that's just carrying out instructions without even thinking about it before they act, they better stop and think again.
And interesting point there. She is an American citizen.
Yes.
That is correct, right?
Very correct.
Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon, yes.
But I wonder if we will be Iraq or in Haiti. Why this is happening in Dominica? That's all.
Hello, talk to me. Hello, talk to me.
That's on Facebook.
All right, thank you very much. Hello. 4493095. Francis is not here this morning or this afternoon to talk about any other matter. But what happened at the cemetery yesterday, she will be open to talk to us in the near future, right after the court case. Hello.
Hello, Matt. Good afternoon.
To you too.
And to all your listeners. Matt, all those advice there came from the top. So when the top said that, they have to do that. Good afternoon, listening.
Good afternoon. Hello, talk to me.
Hello, just like to find out if she's related to Father Thomas.
Are you related to Father Thomas?
I was.
You was. She said she was, okay? 4493095. 1:34 in the afternoon. Hello.
Hey, Matt. Good afternoon.
How are you, brother?
I'm good, and good afternoon to Francis. Matt,
yes. Someone say good afternoon.
Only sad.
Yeah.
It's not only sad, but disgraceful to think that a citizen of Dominica can return to Dominica and has to face this level of embarrassment by their own government. And I say government because the police represents the government. And I don't think I have to put water in my mouth to say this. And, you know, Matt, when people return from wherever it is and come home for one reason or the other, usually very important reason, when you have to go through this, it can be in the very least very discouraging. And to see that you're being discouraged by your own country where you would like to return and be part of it and to contribute. Matt, can you possibly, you being in the position of this lady and her husband and her entire family, as a matter of fact, could you ever leave Dominica and feel good about this country, especially while this system or while this status quo remains? Matt, it is disgraceful, and this is a stronger word as I am prepared to use at this point, although I know in my mind there are other things I would like to say. I want to wish the lady success. I have no reason to believe that she is not going to succeed at court, and then, of course, what ensues afterwards will be her decision, and I wish her the best. All the best, my brother.
Many of the callers, Francis, and you maybe can just clarify it for them, whether you have plans to, of course, take this to the embassy in terms of...
I have.
You have already done that. All right, thank you very much. Hello.
Did they charge her for battery?
No, it was a simple one. I'm trying to get it. Do you have the charge? You can remember the charge? It's not coming to mind just yet. But it's a simple thing. Yeah, simple battery, I think it was. Yes, hello, talk to me.
Yeah, my brother, what's going on? Good afternoon.
Yes.
You on the Nature Island. My brother, it's sad and unfortunate how this lady had to go through that and embarrassment with her children and all them things. But what I have to say is that the spirit of her mother and her sister apparently was in urn, the ashes. They're going to come and deal with them, my brother. When you hear some freak accident, you can say, mal you fair.
What you say now?
Amen.
Amen to that, Dion, she said.
Yes, because the mother, trust me, the spirit force is alive and well. And all the grief that she went to, it's going to come back on them. Trust me. My sister, just stay strong on your family. Blessings.
All right, thank you very much. This is Talk on the Block. The telephones are coming in abundance here. 449. Let's take our final phone call before we allow Francis William Robin to leave. Until next time. Hello.
Question is, did she put her hand on the individual? That's the question.
Did she? No, she has caught tomorrow. She will be answering those questions. Hello.
Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Matt, I keep telling people that Dominica is being run by a criminal enterprise. And some people feel like we just say that because of politics. Matt, is that what you see happening here? We know why and we know who gave the instructions and we know who they associated to. Matt, this criminal enterprise in Dominica has no boundaries. And what you see happen to this lady in Dominica is just a tip of the iceberg. When they see that the end is near, they will do worse than that. But I just hope the soldiers ready to deal with them accordingly, because you see, me personally, I am a firm believer of vigilante justice in the absence of natural justice.
You're not suggesting anything as it relates to any violence, because the police have been mentioning that recently.
Well, Matt, I am not.
You're not inciting anything. That's what I'm asking you.
Commissioner don't put a warrant for me in the airport when I land, but I am not inciting anything. I'm just saying that I am generally, in the absence of natural justice, I am a 250% firm believer in vigilante justice. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you very much, Frances Williams Robin. It was a pleasure today, and we're hoping that we can continue our conversations after the court session.
Thank you for your grace and for having us.
Thank you very much for coming again. It was a pleasure. Right here on Q95, the big station. Right here. Frances Williams Robin has left the building. At 1:41 in the afternoon, we're taking another phone call. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lennox Clinton.
I'm good. How are you doing, Matt?
Good.
I'm sorry that Frances has just left, because I wanted, in my capacity as leader of the opposition and member of the Commonwealth of Dominica, to apologize to this lady and her husband for the indignity and the indecency that they suffered yesterday on a visit to Dominica, where she was burying her mother. Matt Peltier, I don't know how you feel, but I still believe we're a better country than that. We're a better country than the one yesterday afternoon that sank to the uncivilized conduct of hunting down someone, burying a mother. One of our brothers and sisters coming from the United States where they live, our beloved diaspora family, coming to bury a mother in Dominica and facing the indignity from a police organization that had not even investigated the allegation. They hunted down the couple in the cemetery of the funeral, took them into custody, and charged them for simple battery. It's the kind of experience you never forget. It's the kind of experience that lets you wonder whether you belong in this place, whether you want to return here. And when you think, Matt, that all of that is happening because of the influence being thrown around by a man of the cloth, it makes it even more ugly. And that is why, as a member of the parliament, as a leader of the Team United Workers' Party in the Parliament of Dominica, I wish to apologize sincerely to Frances Williams Robin.
Yes, Williams Robin and the husband Lennox Robin.
Lennox Robin. Both of whom I know, by the way. But I am saying this is not about whether I know them. This is about us in Dominica doing what is right. And what happened yesterday afternoon was wrong. And we need to find the moral courage to draw the line between right and wrong every time that opportunity presents itself to us. And yesterday afternoon was one of them. It is simply unacceptable that we can turn our police organization into some kind of Gestapo, some private Gestapo for Roosevelt, Skerritt and Company that goes about intimidating, harassing, maligning people who are decent, people who are dignified, people who go about their life's work in an honest manner. And what we repay them with, what we confront them with because we don't like their views or we don't like what they stand for, is some sort of uncivilized, brutal conduct, some sort of savage conduct, which really is totally unacceptable. And that is the reason for my apology this afternoon, Matt.
Thank you very much.
I think it has to be done because what that couple of people born in Dominica, living overseas, suffered yesterday, no human being anywhere on planet Earth should have to suffer that level of indignity. God bless you, my brother.
God bless you too. Somebody says, man, I hope these police officers remain in Dominica. Dominica is small, everybody knows anybody. I say take it to the Vatican. Somebody else says, man, thank you for Q. That is the reason they want to close Q, huh? It's the most powerful radio station in Dominica. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, one thing I would like the lady to do is to sue the police first, and when she's doing that, change her lawyer. The lawyer she have there, she'll have to change that lawyer. If she have to sue the police first and the government, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
That's her choice. 145, not yours. 145 is the afternoon, but we have to respect your opinion as well. Let's move on. It's just about 1:45 in the afternoon. to go back to the telephone at this time. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Matt. How are you doing?
All right.
I think what the lady needs to do right now, and Dominicans, we need to send out a petition online and let each and every Dominican all over the world get to that petition and sign that petition and send it to the United Nations, because this is unacceptable and this is getting more serious into our country. I'm right now, I'm pissed off about what's going on right now.
Well, she's an American citizen. She has many options, I imagine.
Well, so do I, and I'm very pissed off about that.
Okay.
It could be me if I come down and bury my mother or one of my children or my brothers and sisters. It could be me, because I don't support that corrupt, wicked, malicious government. They need to go, and we need to do a revolution. I'm ready to come down.
449. Well, people say that talking like this may be inciting. Hello. Hello, talk to me. Hello. Nobody online? I'm going to play this one. I played it this morning. I think it was somewhat inspirational. We're going to come back. Bank was supposed to pay me a visit. Don't know what went on. This is the talk on the block. Coming back for your phone call. Across.
Show me the right.
At the end of the tunnel, there's light.
Guide me safely through the night. Wisdom, show me the light. Take my hand and lead me through the fire. The iron hand they used to bend and shake me, will always find new ways and means to crush me. But all in battle is not lost, for every man must carry his cross. I'm carrying my cross, carrying my cross.
Always speak.
Wisdom, show me the right.
Facts, huh? Facts are stubborn things.
Guide me safely through the night. Wisdom, show me the light. Take my hand and lead me through the fire.
Let's take a phone call there. Hello. Yes?
Hello, Matt.
I'm here.
Matt, I missed the mass in the cemetery. I just tuned in now. I heard it was hot.
Oh, it was. You missed it.
Yeah, I missed it, but I don't know. I don't impose on you, but I couldn't get a little recap or nothing.
Maybe I'll try to cut it off for the morning.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
you missed it. You missed it.
My cross, carrying my cross. Wisdom, show me the right. Guide me safely through the night. Wisdom, show me the light. Take my hand and lead me through the fight. Your private use of public funds won't scare me.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
I want to ask, if this Option 95 alone, they put that inside in Wice and all the other stations saying all the nasty...
They can say what they want, right? I guess they don't listen to the other radio station. Hello, talk to me. 449. I'm not in the habit of monitoring, especially Kyrie, you know. But they should listen a little more often, and you know, you too should listen and take note as well. Coming back.
Get ready for another Economy Fest. Economy Fed Volume 2, July 8th from 7 p.m. till at the Cicero Hotel. It's another huge party with performances by Unstoppable DJs, DJ Slim and DJ Flow, DJ Snow, DJ Stallion and Major Mystic. Live music by Dominica's Best in Bouillon Music, Prince of Bouillon, Esa Bantan. Esa Bantan. And the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Global. Triple K Global. It all goes down July 8th from 7 p.m. at the Cicero Hotel. Economy Fed Volume 2. This event is sponsored by Carry FM, Flow, Toujours Haute Couture, 365 MMP, Caribbean, Jazz, Garaway and Company Limited, CP Trading. The Economy Fed Volume 2. See you there.
Hello, talk to me now. We missed that call. Let's go. Hello.
Most reliable and dependable internet.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Mark, I listened to the opposition leader this morning talking about Charlie Chung. And I find that was very interesting that a man would send out a warning like that to somebody publicly. And Mark...
I'm here, so I'm here.
Yes, and I think he would send out a warning to Charlie Chung publicly like that. I think that is irresponsible because Linton was doing exactly the same thing in Antigua. And
What he was doing when?
What's that?
You accuse him of doing what?
He was doing the same thing in Antigua and St. Kitts.
Really? Okay. All right, Lennox Linton was behaving like that. Give me an example.
Linton was on the radio. Linton used to be on the radio, right? And doing, harassing, and saying things.
He was harassing on the radio?
Elected members in Antigua.
My brother, didn't you hear what Lennox Linton was talking about? That he was being followed? You think Lennox Linton was following Charlie John in Antigua?
Mark, let me tell you that. Linton cannot prove it's Charlie Chung who put that on social media.
Well, my brother, you jumping from one to the other. You're accusing Lennox of doing the same. I'm telling you, give me an example. You cannot give me an example. You tell me he's on the radio harassing. How can he harass you on the radio as a host of a talk show? And you're having an exchange. My brother, I don't know if you understand what is really going on here. If you want to defend Charlie John, go ahead. But come with something substantial. 157. And I'll ask Lennox the question on you. Lennox, are you listening to me? 4493095. Well, tell Charlie John or whoever it is, come with the evidence. Yes.
You're going to cut me for a long time, boy.
No, I have to give him a chance, but he cannot respond to me. You know, usually when you ask them a question, they cannot answer. And that's the difference. 4493095. But I'll give him the benefit of, I'll talk to Lennox sometime. And Lennox, were you involved in following people in Antigua? Let me know, please. Say hello, talk to me. 4493095. 449, hello.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon. How are you doing, my brother?
How are you doing, my brother?
Matt, people labor rights, they can't stick with the issues and so on. Matt, what we have in Dominica is a serious situation with respect to the police, Matt, because we have outlined over in recent times clear evidence of the police supporting criminal activity in Dominica, Matt. And we've seen again, Matt, the police facilitating government operatives. So we can conclude again, Matt, that the police is operating as a gang. Matt, that is why I wish and I desire that lady, Mrs. Frances Williams Robin and her husband and her family, to take that to the full extent of the law and even to involve the U.S. government, Matt, to sue that police force, to hold Daniel Carbon and the government of Dominica, Roosevelt, Skerritt, Rayburn, Blackmore, and all those responsible for the police activities, Matt, to hold them legally responsible for that irresponsibility, Matt. Because we cannot deal with them locally, Matt. They have the guns. They're doing what they want, Matt. They're arresting who they want. They are harassing who they want. They're following who they want, Matt. They're taking orders from government operatives, Matt. And Matt, it seems that we cannot deal with them in Dominica. We do not have the capacity. We do not have the ability to deal with them, Matt. And that is why we need the intervention of the U.S. government, Matt, to deal with the police, Matt, because we notice even in the region, Matt, the influence of the government of this corrupt criminal enterprise extends in the region as well, because when we hear about the RSS in Dominica, you know, Matt, where to try to prevent people from protesting peacefully, Matt, that has to be of concern to us with respect to the role of the police in supporting and facilitating criminal activity.
But we have to go